Okay, here we go. Welcome to Zombie Waifu Simulator. How's everyone doing? So this is Corpse Party, which is a game I know absolutely nothing about. I know it's an indie Japanese horror game that seems to be quite gruesome in theme, at least. I don't know why. It's just what I'm reading about it. There's different ending. Okay, so there's 5 chapters. Name tag list. I'm putting the music and sound quite low just to be sure, because I'm streaming on console, and so I can't adjust a sound card like if I was streaming directly on the computer, and so I kind of have to do it by ear a little bit. So I try to be more careful about it because of that. So if it's not loud enough, then just let me know. Chapter selects, are we starting with resume? Okay, so that's the start. That's a weird way to start a game. Extra chapter. I don't really like that they're giving us like how many chapter there is at the start of the game, even how many extra chapter there is. I'd rather they would just hide that and keep that as a surprise. Same thing for the ending. But what do I know? No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so English it is. Alright, let's get going. New. View the chapter 1 opening. Yes, please. Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. I don't think she... What? But I still love her with all my heart. Okay, so I'll read the narration because it's Japanese, I think. I'll try to not interfere with the voices, but it was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She tumbled and she fell, and she died. She was dead. You've all heard the story, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. Rip. Rip, principal. Alright, so the game started and there's already 2 deaths. Satoshi. People thought Heavenly Host was cursed, you see. This was just the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. So this is Ayumi. I'm guessing she's the one at the top because of the her elastic in her hair. Ayumi. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds, just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... Satoshi. Yeah! We got spooked. Eek! The girls? So no one else has a name? Satoshi. It's a blackout. Okay, so that's Satoshi. Satoshi, pull yourself together. Don't scare us like that. But it was scary. I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Yoshiki. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering those names. So Shinozaki is the one telling the story. So that's the one on the right. That's Yoshiki. No, that's Ayumi. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here the whole time. This is a real blackout. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. No way. First the blackout, and now the door. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself, and get off me, that's my chest. Right. Sorry, I couldn't see where I was grabbing. So it's already starting. I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi, aren't you gonna get the door? What? The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that? So why don't you get the door? Yeah, why don't you get the door? Well, it doesn't break my heart. What? That's cold, man. Oh, we have health? Okay, so directional pad moves around. X for check. So we can talk. Menu. Temporary save. Sounds good. Inventory, but we don't have anything. Backlog. Okay, so we can look at previous text. Name tag list. Name tag list, chapter 1. Oh wow, there's a lot. And more config. Shiver. Morishige. Ayumi. Naomi. Psycho. Alright, so everyone is spooked. The knocking is coming from the door at the front of the room. Is anyone still here? Go home, children. Miss Shishido. Did I scare you? Miss Yui? Hey, teach. Shinozaki. Alright. I'd call that a rousing success. Oh, they were on it. They were on it. Man, we've been had. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. Hey, I wasn't a student here too long ago myself, so when it comes to the seven wonder of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed. Hey, Satoshi. Hahaha, I thought Shig's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida. It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that. Moshida's always got the best reaction. I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious. Who ever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway? Sorry about that, Mochida, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. She has a panda necklace. Ugh. All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the halls who's come to see you. Hmm? What are you standing around there for? Come on in. He's right here. Hello, everybody. Yuka, what are you doing here? Big brother. Seems Moshida forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. Hehehe. Is she from the junior high? Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Like terrified? Always really kind, I mean. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're getting points. With underage girls. I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Really? I never told you? You never said a word. You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I sure do. Oh, oh. Hmm? Seems like she's met Kishinuma before. Hey Naomi, looks like you've got yourself a rival, eh? Huh? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest thing. Yeah. Alright everybody, it's past 7. Is it about time you all get ready to head home? Oh. Do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon. The Red Bean Cafe? Is it the name of the cafe? Yeah, with the classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall. Hmm. Hey, well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. Suzumoto, I know how hard it is to say goodbye, but I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks. Won't be the same around here without you, Suzume. I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it. And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure we come visit. Okay, they all have the same outfit and similar name. It's going to be very hard to differentiate them. But let's see. Yeah, totally. Don't look so gloom. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all. You guys. Hey, brother. Is that girl transferring to a new school or something? Yeah, today's Cultures Festival was her last day. Oh, thank you so much, all of you. I'm so grateful to have you as friends. You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. Hmm. Hey, Sniffles. Oh, Suzume, take care out there. Ball, I'll always be watching over you from above. I like the. I don't understand the voice, but I like the sound of it. Psycho, heart to Psycho. Psycho, my spirit will guide your path. Mayu, come on. Let's see what that smile of yours. Oh, okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot? Oh yeah, I totally want in. Me too. Ahaha, me three. Me four. Me five. Big brother? Hmm? Your friends are really great, you know. They sure are. Ahaha, gimme, I wanna see. Send it to my phone, would you, Morishige? Of course, I'll send it to all of you right now. Hey, Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Hmm? Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sashiko Ever After. Who's Sashiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult thing? Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Oh, it's a charm? Yep, a mystical charm. Awesome, I totally want to do it. I think Shizonaki had her at charm. That girl is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. Is everybody okay with this? Yay! You bet. Morishige, you too? Yes. Alright, we're ready to go. Everybody gather in a circle around this paper Sashiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sashiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times. Don't worry if you flub it a little, just make sure you don't stop partway through. You have to say it 1 time for every person present, no more, no less, or the charm will fail. Shinozaki? Hmm? What happened if it fails exactly? This old paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me. Failure is not an option. Just give it all you've got. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sashiko, we beg of you 9 times. Ready? Begin. Everybody said it 9 times? Yep. Yeah. If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again. Okay, now everybody reach towards the paper doll and grab hold of it anywhere you can. Got it, I think. Like this? Exactly. Now hold on really tightly. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go. We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done, everyone. Now just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it in your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically anywhere it won't get lost. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then. Yep, as long as we all have a little piece of Sashiko with us, we'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try super cool. Super, super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely. Hey, hey. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed and start heading home. Yes, ma'am. Eep. Gah, an earthquake. Whoa. Eek. What the hell? This is like holy crap big. And that's what she said. It's starting. It's starting. Big brother. Yuka, take my hand. Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desk until it passes. Ah! Under the desk, now. Ah! What? What the? No, this can't be happening. Is this for real? Oh god, I'm falling. Big brother. Satoshi. Naomi. Yarg. Okay, so we've unleashed a curse in the school. Ugh. Ouch. Ooh, ow, my leg. I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Where? I'm not at home, am I? It can be. Hmm? It's so dark, I can barely see a thing. Is this the school? What's going on? What the hell is this place? What, isn't that the school? It's just torn down, but it's the same, no? It doesn't look too different. So did she There's a loose board lying on the ground, though scratched and banged up. It still seemed to be fully intact and not much for the wear. A loose board. So, did she fell down the hole? Did everyone? Is that Psycho? Psycho, Psycho. This isn't good. Can we run? No. Temporary save, so there's no real save? There's a rusty bucket ear. Oof, that really hurt. My ankle. In pretty bad shape. Okay, so I didn't lose any health. Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. Okay, so we are back in time to Heavenly Post, the Heavenly School thing. One by one, the young student of Heavenly Host school seems to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the rank of the missing. Classmates testify that fifth grader was on her way home from school, but got separated from her friend in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned accomplice investigator to the case in hope of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is doing terrible at the moment. I'm trying to fix that while playing. There's some sort of official-looking printout pinned to the wall. No time for that now. I've got to check on Psycho. Okay. Psycho! Psycho! Thank goodness she's still breathing. Psycho! Come on, Psycho! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Huh? Naomi? What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, it ain't budging. These windows are sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tail of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like an elementary school? An elementary school? It can be, can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh God, what's happening? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends? And Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Deep breathing. Sorry. Saiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I kept telling myself, it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of it all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're a decoration on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Okay, then. First step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. It'd be unconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introduction. Okay, we're there now. What is this flying eye? Use the eye to interact with any character and learn more about them. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi I-Class 29 and a classmate of Satoshi's since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh no, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she in turn on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. Satoshi Moshida, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy Senior I-Class 29, fairly average, but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is consequently the only person to whom Satoshi regularly deferred judgment. Satoshi and Naomi. Saiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kinsaragi I Class 29, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that takes others by surprise, though she is also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with three younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Psycho seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversation about their many dreams for the future. Satoshi's 14-year-old sister Yuka Moshida, though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Moshida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Sakutaro Morishige, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi I Class 29, he's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth, however, so he typically regards his other classmate with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. That's the teacher. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi I, just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unshated zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serve as a teacher assistant during homeroom for Class 29, and really seems to have connected with the students there. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi I Class 29, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in event, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi I Class 29, often subject her classmate to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. Okay, so they're like doing that multiple times during the year. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all time, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Okay. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi I Class 29, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is. How? But possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard among her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstance, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Whew. Okay, so why are we learning about all that? A lone frog soaking in formalin sits upon the top shelf, eagerly awaiting dissection. It's a fairly plain, unremarkable desk. There's nothing about it that's particularly noteworthy. Can we... Wow. What are all those ghouls for? I hope we can see those logs somewhere at some point. End character introduction and return to game? Sure. Come on, Naomi. Let's go. Right. Eep. Okay, we can't go there anymore. Hey, Naomi. Hmm? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself here. Lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. The shelves are filled to overflowing with long black hairs. Oh. Outside the window, so dimly lit as to be almost imperceptible, looms a sheer wall of dense foliage stretching as far as the eye can see. There's not even a hint of what may lie beyond it. Principal Takamine Yanagiori. So there were like a kidnapping happening. Wait a sec. Eek! Another earthquake? No. Are we going down again? Is it over? Whew. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. Hmm? What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapsed? Yeah, maybe. So it's changing? There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. What the heck is this, pee? Ew, don't say that. So if I really had to go, what would I do? It's a last resort, but it's an option. If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floor nearby that seems peculiar to you. Examine? Examine? The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. Can we take that plank? There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you? Yes. A plank of wood pried up from the floor has seen better days, but still seems relatively sturdy. Hey Naomi, what about that loose board we found? You think it would support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Try it. The loose board has been set in place. Let's just go look at what's up here. So this is the classroom. Oh, so we could have gone both ways? Can we take it out and change our mind? No. So we have to choose one. Interesting. So is that a branching path? This candle. I could swear I've seen it before. The first candle. Okay, so we got a trophy for that. And we get our first save. So those are save points. No. Okay. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah, you and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yep, all those mouths to feed doesn't come cheap. After all, don't come cheap. All while dad's working to put some food in them. I get to be the housefrau. Housefrau? I don't know that term. Hey. Yeah, I guess you and them are still just little kids, so somebody would need to be around. You're pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom all rolled into one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them though. Guess it's the same for you too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another, we'll get out of this place. You bet. Okay, so this could get creepy very fast. With like young children disappearing. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Oof, no good. It won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave it all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. And so close, and yet so far. Well, guess we'd better look for another way out. Yeah. Is there a way out? Can we go in between here? If the first floor is no good, maybe there's an emergency exit on the second floor or something. We should head back up and see. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we'll be able to change the plank. The loose board is dangling precariously over the edge. Pick it back up. Yes. We can look at that note on the wall. There's a door here and a door there. Oh, dead end. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way through. Please wait. Huh? You say something, Psycho? Hmm? It wasn't you? I definitely felt a presence of some kind. Ah! Ow, what's wrong, Naomi? Look, over there. Aren't those bones? Like people bones? Eek! What? Why? Why is there a dead person here? Wait, let me look at them more closely. Maybe they're not real. They really are somebody's bones. No. Psycho. You too. Eep. You two are new victims, are you not? Ghost? Who are you? I was brought here against my will and confined just like you. Where is here? Confined? Confined, do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. This school exists in a reality all its own, cut off from the world you know. So why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims into this school. More and more, all the time. Sinless innocents, one after another. This is a curse, multi-dimensional nexus, multiple planes of existence, all piled up on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirit. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You and we as well are the unlucky victim of an inescapable abduction. Closed spaces? Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only one to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. Sorry, I can't read today. What? Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay? I wonder. So our friends are in the school too? I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you. They are definitely in this school. Oh my god, that's such good news, Naomi. They're here and they're gonna get killed. We're not alone. That means Moshida's here too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? However, you cannot meet them. They are definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some mean of entering their space or bringing them into the space. Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together. Oh, oh God, is there no way out of here then? You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they, and why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor a means of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space, and that alone is a fate worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. Huh? No. Eek. Naomi, run. We have to get out of here now. Okay. Oh, she was writing on the chalkboard. Pen, pen. Kuh. Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, and we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. It'll be okay. Let's just, march on with our heads held high or something. Okay, so oh, so now there's something here. If you should die here, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of death for all eternity. That's not fun. Heaven's completely cut off, no paradise, no nirvana, just eternal pain. Ugh. Why did I have to die like that? Ugh. Ugh. How did you die? Unknown key, a key to some unknown lock. As that classic key shape. Ah, yes, that classic key shape, suggesting it's rather old. So we'll feel the pain of death forever? Best not to think about that. Okay, so we got a key. Maybe we can go save again? Well, the P bucket is going to be important for some reason. No, so that's the... Oh, that was the save, the other path, so we can't go save anymore. Is there anything new here? Okay, so that doesn't open. Okay, let's go back in the other room. Okay, now there's a save. Row of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. The shelves are filled to overflowing with long black hairs. Why would they store black hairs, and why are they all black? Are they victims here? What the heck is this? Was this here before? I don't know, but it's just a picture, right? The image on the board depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors pursuing four smaller figures. So that's the monster and those are the figures. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and student. I'm going to kill you. Okay. No running in the halls. Any student caught running will be severely disciplined. Okay, so is it because of the teachers? Were the teachers like very severe and strict, and they traumatize the students? Classroom 3A. The door is locked. The unknown key seems to fit the lock perfectly. The door can now be opened. Oof. Naomi, what's wrong? I don't know. It's like my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key was turned. I have a really bad feeling about this room. Oh, trust me, it'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right? Booty. Behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure, just waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? Uh, can we so know right now and just check around first? Admit it, you ate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another. What? Okay, so another board. Okay, whatever. Let's just go into the room. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. The good name of Heavenly Host Elementary School has been stained in blood today as horrific details on the recent wave of disappearance are revealed. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youth were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973, at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them alive, but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue severed and removed. Okay, so there's some part missing. Each mutilation far too grotesque to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. How awful. I think I heard about this, though, once before. Not me, but I guess it did happen long before we were born, so it shouldn't be too surprised. What year is this? Slam. Are we locked in? There's a candle here, but it's unlit. Day duty, Yoshizawa Azusa. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Beep. Another dead body. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper. Too late. So are we cursed now? The door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Oh no. So we can't get out anymore? Well, game over, I guess. Oh, it's different now. You will never leave this room. Sub. There's no way out. Oh, what do we do? What indeed? What do you mean? Just never mind. Well, that was easy. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Panic sight. Hold up. Oh no, it's gone. What is? The paper doll scrap I got from Ayumi. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap, I put mine in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. That's why I keep telling you, you need to put things away before they get lost. Now I'm sad. No. Why do I hear, bees? Hmm. Science lab. The door seems almost like a model, as if sculpted onto the wall. There's no way of opening it. Dun dun dun. Ah! Oh god, what the hell is this? Gasp! It's horrifying. It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed and just splattered everywhere. Ugh, it smells so meaty. Sorry, are you okay, Naomi? I'm fine. Let's just get away from here. Cuff, cuff. Okay. No, let's just swim in it a little bit more. You'll be fine, Naomi. Infirmary. The door is locked. There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you. Yeah. A plank of wood pried up from the floor has seen better days, but still seem relatively sturdy. Alright, so we get another plank. We can either go down here. Is there a save? I don't want to change floor yet, so let's go back. I think we could use a plank right here. Place the loose board. Yeah. So let's try this first. Okay, so this is going up and the other one is going down. So there was a ghost. Was that someone we know? Lavatories. Boys' room to the left, girls' room at the end of the hall. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerged from the faucet. The smell of ammonia is almost staggering here. Shut the goddamn door. What the hell was that? That was either an actual voice or an auditory hallucination. Really? An hallucination? And I really don't know which is more likely. There's a clump of unidentifiable meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. The faucet makes an unpleasant sound of clanging pipes when the handle is turned, but no water comes out. Shut the goddamn door. It won't open. Okay, so we need an item. Hey, Naomi. Do you have any of that ass medicine on you? What? Ass medicine? You know, this mirror stuff. What? Again? Yeah, my butt's been drier in the desert since we got here. Well, I've got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. Thank you. I'm gonna go butter up my pooper with it real good. I love the look on her face. Yay! Do you, do you have any shame at all? Uh, so you're going to the haunted toilet alone? Seiko? Mm, nothing. Just checking to make sure you're here. I shouldn't keep bothering her while she's occupied. What is this plot twist of ass butter suddenly coming through. Um, should I leave? Big brother. Yeah, yeah. Was that Yuka? Psycho doesn't take being alone very well. Well, yeah, I know. Psycho? Hmm? Ah, nothing. Just checking to make sure you're here. Sorry for the wait. Thanks for the ice cream, Naomi. Put her there. No problem. Hey, wait, was that stall open? Hmm? I thought that stall was locked when we were here before. Was it? I didn't have any trouble getting in. Fine, I guess. I'll let you off the hook. We have bigger things to worry about after all. I actually just heard Yuka's voice out in the hallway. I think it was coming from downstairs. Really? Let's go check it out. Right. So it's locked again. Oof. Naomi, are you okay? That was a close one. My leg. Thanks for lending me a hand. No problem. I'm just glad you didn't fall all the way down. Seems like you sprained your ankle really badly, though, and we should find you some place to sit down and rest. Yeah, you're probably right. Here, lean on my shoulder for the time being. Aw, best girl. Thanks, I owe you one, Psycho. Think nothing of it. If we haven't been successful at finding a way out yet, I doubt we'll have more luck anytime soon. Besides, I don't think my ankle can take much more. Are we gonna have to run from a monster and she'll get killed because she can't run? Was there a save somewhere? Skeletal remains lie sprawled out on the floor. Closer inspection reveal a school ID name tag. Misato. Oh, so it's in the name tag. Misato Municipal Brotherhood I Class 36 Shin Aichi. Cause of death, trapped in classroom, starved to death. Age 17. Okay. You, Evan Lee, will never leave this room. What? Weird. Okay, so is this gonna be a save? Mm, okay, I need to be back in 2 minutes, so I'll take a short break. Um, and we'll keep going. Okay, we're back. So, so we had heard a voice downstairs, but okay, no, that's the locked room. It's still not opening. Oh God, I think I stepped in it. Ew, you did? Here, I've got some tissues. Maybe you can wipe it off? Ugh, these are definitely somebody's guts. And when I stepped on whatever part of their body I stepped on, it made a squishy sound, like I'd just plopped my shoe into a juicy pile of dog poo. Oh God, that's way too much information. You're gonna make me puke. Sorry. That wasn't there before. The fate that awaits you from here on out is a cruel one indeed. You may wish to record your progress on another layer of candlelight, for if one fate is overridden, it may never be remade. Playing the odds and creating multiple paths for yourself is one of the basics of survival. Okay, so let's go save again. So the game is telling us to spam save basically. Where's the candle? This one was unlit. Just kind of wish we could run. Okay. So we may have our first death here. There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body. They seem to have been dropped by the victim at the time of death. We four noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. Koito. I'm in classroom 5A. Everybody's fine. Yuzua. Come join us. Asuka. 5A. The mostly bleached skeletal remain of a female student lies sprawled across the floor. Loose bone and scraps of clothing are dangling from a hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left of her uniform. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I-2, Yuzua Mikami, cause of death, ribcage smashed in with blunt instrument. Age 16. So her ribcage got smashed and then she fell down the hole? So this one is from Brotherhood High. And this one is from Seisei Academy for girls. So students from all kinds of school are teleported here. I told everyone that I'd go with them. So why have I been left behind? It hurts. It hurts so much. Looks like there really have been a lot of different people brought here. It'll work out for us, though. I'm sure of it. Hmm. If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the message left behind by the many other victims who've died here. Many victims have left their thoughts, or even their dying message, on the scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts. It hurts so much. Oh, so you don't disappear like the other ones? Could we have interacted more with... Also, that's the same guy. It hurts so much. Okay, so there's nothing new. Hmm. No. The music changed there. So let's check this first. Can't go there. So there's an item on the other side. The other door. Oh, now it's moving. A crumpled up note fell from the skeleton's hand. You're an idiot, Koito. If you don't believe with all your art, then it will never get rescued. I thought we were friends. The drawings are nice. The skeletal remains of a girl with a big hole in her skull are still sitting on the chair. Closer inspection reveals a student ID name tag. Seisei Academy for a girl class. So she's from the same... So they were killed by the same person with a blunt instrument? So do we need to find a way to catch that somehow? Someone else's thought echo in your head. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location, find the exact spot where it once stood, and examine it thoroughly. Oh, okay. When we come in the back, it jumps to the front. So how about one of us wait for it over there? Can I... Can we split up? Is this the spot where we saw that weird glowy thing? Okay, so I'm not sure. So okay, this is where now it's at the very end. Can I do it here? Oh, no, okay, so I have to do it from the other side. Okay, so it's one right of where I'm standing, next to the first plank or something. So it's here. Ah, there we go. Almost got it. Ah, gotcha. Now me, I got it. You did? Nice job. Turned out to be this. Infirmary key. It got that classic key look. A shiny metallic key with a pretty white finish. The attached label reads Infirmary. Goes to show what a little teamwork can do, eh? Hey, we make a great team. We've seen an infirmary. I don't know if I should explore as much as possible or try to go for whatever items we have. So that's the infirmary. So let's go save. I don't know if we're timed or anything. There's some the time is monitored at the left, but I don't know what it means. Pretty sure we won't be able to save everyone. I'm guessing that's kind of the idea of the game. But we'll try. It's an old-fashioned space either, but it's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. A box of matches is on the ground next to it. Take them? Yes. Those are nice. A box of loose matches found near an old-fashioned space heater. There are still quite a few. Kuro Neko Norin Co. Limited. Best safety match. Oh, can I light up? Candles with that? The handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out. I didn't realize just how thirsty I am. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. What did he need all of these for? There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organ with actual blood. There's a lamp on a desk, but it doesn't seem to work. Flipping the switch does nothing. There's an old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk surface. It can be lifted and the page can be turned. So there's this thing about like fake furniture, like fake windows. Are we in some kind of doll house or like a model school? There's an old journal in the desk. Same thing. Wash your hands with soap. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Both its blade cover liberally in blood. Vast quantity of medicine and tonics are lined up. Sorry, on each of the shelf. Somehow I expected the beds to be a lot dustier. They are surprisingly clean. That's good though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Yeah, I think I'm going to lie down for a bit. All tucked away in the corner like that. I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. Ahaha, I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. So get the fuck out and get me that place. I wonder if there's anything in here we could use to soothe that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. This will do nicely. I got me a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprain's a goner, now hold still. Oh man, you're a lifesaver. Alright, you're wrapped up tight. How's it feel? Feels great, Psycho. Thank you. Hee, you're very welcome. I sprained my ankle pretty badly before too, so I know just how you feel. I wish I had some ice or something to put on it though. No worries, you've done more than enough already. You're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess. Glad you agree. It's slumberland for me. Really? We're gonna sleep here right now? You really are an oddball, you know that. So, Naomi. Hmm? If we find Mushida, have you thought about what you want to do with him? Eh? Well, you know what they say when two people are faced with difficult situations, shall we say, it often leads to love, sweet love. You should well up all your courage and confess your feelings to him. You get all girly with him in this creepy place, and your cuteness factor will grow 3 sizes in his eyes. I bet. Here we go. I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school, like nothing ever happened. Ahaha. Thanks for your advice. I'll think about it. Hey, I hope we find him soon. Uh-huh. You kinda don't, though, do you? You're thinking about how you wish he didn't have to be put through all of this. You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing that he's safe and sound back home, rather than wandering around here, am I right? Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in, huh? You're a deep one, to be sure. She may sound like an idiot, but she's right on all count. Guess there's no fooling Psycho. I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. I'll have to make sure I apologize later. Mm. And what was that exactly? Sorry, it's just that when I see that ass of yours, I start to drool. Uh, Psycho, you are so weird. That's your answer? Big brother. Eh. That was Yuka again? I heard it too. I'll go take a look. You stay here and rest, okay? I'll be back in a jiffy. What? No, don't split. I don't think that's such a good idea. I should go too. I insist. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just keep that ass park on that bed. You got it? What is what it is? What is it with the has joke? Well, but look, your ankle's all dressed and feeling better, right? Don't make it all for nothing. All right, I guess I'll stay here. Such a bad idea. My ankle really does feel a lot better. Psycho has a definite knack for caretaking. Miss Yui and the others, Satoshi. I wonder what they're all doing right now. Rumble, rumble. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself and get off of me. That's my chest. Sorry, I couldn't see where I was grabbing. You're lucky you're so cute. We're already getting flashbacks? Oof. I just want to see him. Why did this have to happen? Okay, so let's save again. Oh, we only have 5 saves. And let's exit the infirmary. Why is the door locked? On closer inspection, there's no visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all. What? But if it's not locked, then why won't it open? Hehehe, ahaha. Are those children? Let's all go on a field trip together over summer vacation. Ooh, what? My head hurts so bad, I can't stop this ringing in my ears. So do I just have to like move around the room? The door is lattice with countless strands of black hair rooting it in place. Okay, so same as before, I guess. Can I use my matches on them? No, I need... Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper. Thanks, Mechanic23. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Have you played Core's Party before? Looking closely, the whole shelf seems to be shaking violently. Yes, on PSP. Okay. I know nothing about this game. I just found it on the store, decided to try it. So far so good. It's quite dark actually. I was uh I was not expecting it to be that the team to be that intense. Looking closely, the whole shelf seems to be shaking violently. The shelves are all empty. There was like a pair of scissors inside of one of them. That could be used on the door. Oh, I'm getting pushed back. Sachi, have you come to find me? Is this our first encounter? What the? Eek! I need to get away. Yeah, run. Okay, thanks. Oh wow, okay. Uh, oh god. The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. Eek! This is very weird to control. The door is lattice with stranded black hair. It's no use. Where did this air come from? God help me. Try using a match to burn her hair. Yeah, I said that earlier. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. Okay, but there was a pair of scissors. Oh, she was stuck? Okay, there's another hole here. Where was the scissors? No. Open up! Somebody, Psycho! Is anybody out there? Let's try again. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. This isn't going to work. I'll need more than just matches to burn through all of this. Isn't there anything super flammable in here? Oh, the lamp, but already lost some else, so I need to... What? You got me again? Eek. Oh, I guess we're dead. Let me go. No. Sweesh. What's happening? We got deed. Yes, joke. The black mist begins flowing into Naomi's body through her nose, her mouth, her ears, her eyes. In no time at all, she's completely engulfed. Gasp, joke. Gurgle. With vision darkening and consciousness fading, the last thing Naomi ever sees is the wildly grinning visage of a woman she's never seen before. First deed. It's not the best control to try to run from a thing like this. Is this what's happening now? Oh, it puts us back at the main menu. So we just try again. So we had to. So we had to succeed. That was my last one. Okay, so let's try again. Why is the door locked? So I need something flammable. So either the desk or the lamp. I'm guessing the lamp, but I get stuck there. There's a lamp on the desk. It doesn't seem to work. Old journal. It can be lifted. So okay, so it's probably the save point I need to take. Wash the blood with soap. Oh, that blood. Seems as if someone painted over each of the organ. Okay, so we don't have the soap yet. And vast quantities of medicine and tonic. And rubbing alcohol. Oh, alcohol could be the solution. Okay, so let's try. I'm guessing I can't take it until I check the door at least once, maybe? Okay, so let's try the door. Try the match. Yeah, you need to trigger the ghost first to get the alcohol. Yeah. Okay, there's all the oast. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves along with a single bottle. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, so we're gonna get it probably. Almost. But we won't be dead. The door is lattice, blah blah blah. Douse the hair with alcohol, yes. After acily splashing alcohol all along the edges of the door, Naomi lit a match in an attempt to burn through the seemingly endless strands of hair. With a sizable whoosh and a waft of foul-smelling heat, the air lit up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. Is this gonna follow us outside? I'm going to kill you. Oh, we're spitting blood. Wow. Hey. Hey, Psycho. Naomi. What happened? Are you okay? She says Daijobu. Get wrecked. Psycho. Sorry for the mess. What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Here, have some ass cream. Belch. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. Are we gonna talk about the ghost that tried to kill us? You need me to rub your back? Oof, I think I'll be fine. Thanks, though. Did you find Yuka? Uh-huh. Are we not gonna talk about this? Looks like we really are the only two people here. The only two living people, anyway. This place is just way too quiet. How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about? While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. Okay, good. What? Oh my god, are you alright? I think so. We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though. That's fine, I'm just glad you're okay. I guess we'd better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah, but where are we supposed to go? Well, we've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school. Really? I don't think so. And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it, there I go again. It's hopeless. We're finished, and I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again. Naomi, come on, it's not that bad. We'll figure something out. Yeah, we have more than enough ice cream. Class 2-9ers never say die, right? We're invincible. I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it. And then in the afternoon, what say you and I go get our bike fixed? Sounds like a plan, right? If we make it back alive, sure. This is Psycho. What am I doing? I just can't seem to hold back. Naomi, are you like super duper tired or something? This is so not like you. Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What the hell's got you so chipper? You just keep smiling and laughing. Do I? Tell me, how long is that going to last if it turns out we can never go home again? Have you given that any thought at all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock, and you know it. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear. I thought I'd be keeping Psycho's spirit up till the bitter end. But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally and couldn't stop. Venomous words were flowing from my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. Well, at least we're conscious of it. I really was behaving just like a spoiled little brat. I'm sure our families are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us. It'll be a terrible burden for them. You're wrong. Oh, thanks for following Mechanics23. I really appreciate. Hope you like the stream. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden. You just want to do whatever you can to make her proud. You just want to, so you do. What is wrong with me? Psycho's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that. So why am I putting her through all this grief? So is she starting to like go mad or something? That's how I think the people we leave behind are going to feel. I don't know how it is for you and your family. But normal people don't work that way. Naomi? Sorry. How about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help get us out of here. That's a terrible idea. Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think? No. Ooh. Who says things like that? Yeah, right. I have to apologize. I want to get home just as much as you do. Back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. This is all my fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. Where is this going? I'm sorry? Psycho, I... I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. I'll go this way. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. I heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at that moment, Psycho was just a little too bright for me, so bright that it hurt. And so, in this nexus of closed space, where humans are scattered and imprisoned and killed, two friends who should have been thankful just for the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving place, were quickly and easily divided. My petty obstinacy towards Psycho would come to be the biggest regret of my life, as the consequences of that heated exchange were far more dire than I ever could have imagined. There was no other choice, though. It was that or like saying like fuck off. That jerk. Did we heal or are we the other one? I wish it was a tab with all the characters so we could just revisit because they all look very much the same. Like that doesn't help. Oh, okay, so we're trying to find every schools. Okay, let's keep going. Where are we? Mommy is gone. Mommy is gone. Daddy, I can't find mommy anywhere. Ah, wah. Sniffle. When I'm by myself, I think of the stupidest thing. Okay, so that was new, and we already saw that. So is there... Okay, so that's the same. That was kind of a weird conversation. I don't know why she suddenly wanted to split up. Like there was no argument for it. She just like kind of felt weird. Maybe something possessed her in some way. Kind of doesn't make sense. But especially because they're friends, like why would she feel that way? Um, so a bit strange. Also, she was saying like let's stay away from the infirmary from now on. But I'm guessing I need to go back there with the soap to clear the blood, and probably the monster will still be there. So we'll have to run from her again. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice. I guess so. Would that be Yuki? That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. So Naomi was the one that wanted to split. Oh, and now we're switching. From the moment Psycho and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. Okay, so it wasn't her own will. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building, frantically searching for Psycho. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Need some water. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware of and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway. Psycho, Psycho, where are you? Come on, Psycho, don't leave me by myself in here. Psycho, is that you? Her name sounds like Psycho, which I'm guessing is a conscious decision. God will surely save me. A pile of haphazardly strewn human bones is heaped upon the floor. Upon closer examination, a student ID name tag can be seen jutting out from one side. So another one from the Girl Academy. So you say Academy for Girl, Sasha Shinonome. Cause of that, ribcage smash in with blunt instrument, age 16. Okay, so they all were killed by the same person. And he's the only one from another school, and he has another type of death. So does that have anything to do with anything? We'll see. Hey. Yeah, it's cool. It's is Psycho in there? Yeah, I the stream is still going because I'm wired through the console. That's the good part of it. But yeah, my my computer is weird at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of schoolgirls that are trapped into like a haunted school, basically. Yeah, they're also underage. Lavatories. Oh, we're back in the lavatory. So that guy wasn't there before. Or a girl. Sorry. Where was the save? Okay, so we don't. Oh, we can't go there anymore. But we can go in the other one. The faucet makes an unpleasant sound of clanging pipe when the handle is turned, but no water comes out. Why is her illustration at the right still there? Is it a bug? Oh, there's a rope. Someone's hanged inside. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Oh no. Psycho, no. Why? Why? No, no. Gurgle. No. Oh, Psycho, you're alive. Hold on. I get you down. Um. Ow. Strangle. Ah, sorry. What do I do? The noose around Psycho's neck is attached directly to the ceiling. There's nothing at her feet. All attempt to help are just strangling her further. Uh, so this. I might be able to use this as a food store. Ugh. This is so revolting, but if it saves Psycho. A significant number of maggots have found their way onto Naomi's hand and skirt. Is this some kind of weird fetish thing? An old, heavily corroded bucket full of moldy deposits, an highly sated, energetic insect. Alright. Psycho, I'm right here. The filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. With blank eyes, Psycho swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. Uh, uh, no, no, no. Sob. Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. Oh, Psycho. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as a reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. It just can't be. Continued in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 has been unlocked. Extra 1 has been unlocked. Continue to second chapter, Corpse Party. Blood covered, repeated fear. Could we have saved her in any way? Was it just choosing the other option? Oh, there's wrong and 1, 2, wrong and 2. Attack and enveloped by black mist like spirit. Okay, so we got one of the bad ending and the chapter clear. Psycho hangs herself, leaving Naomi behind. Okay, so there was no way to save her, I guess. So those are other ways I could have died by choosing other dialogue options, maybe? Hmm. We unlock something, right? The extra chapter? Chiaya was the first to brave using the bathroom and even went in alone but came running out not a moment later, claiming to have heard a scary voice. Okay, so I'm guessing we don't do those before we finish the game. But there's a lot of extras, so that's cool. We're missing 2. This kind of reminds me of Zero Escape a little bit, with like all the different ending. I mean, it's not the same concept at all, but I like or like Danganronpa, I guess, like a kind of a closed room murder investigation of some sort. That's cool. I like it. I mean, the gameplay is very much of a visual novel with some you know, item finding elements, but it's fun. It's enjoyable, entertaining. The writing is actually not the worst. There's like weird thing that they're saying. I mean, but it's actually fairly okay written. I was expecting worse, to be honest. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this stream. I think a chapter per stream will be good. I'll probably try to mop up all the different ending at some point. That sounds cool. And they're not very long, so there's that. Can we save? Oh, I guess it's just open now. So we can come back to our saves and try different things. Okay. Cool. Thanks for watching. That was fun. So I'll stream probably tomorrow at 7. Same time, 7:15 around EDT time for the next chapter of Corpse Party. Until then, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.